Yeah, no, we definitely got
Aaron has to see
now.
everybody on the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Said the last hour you can feel your beard out.
Whiskers down the shirt. It's good. Maybe.
Fluff it out, get it wild here.
Nice. Oh, it's a go.
Now it's ready. Beautiful thing now.
Like the handlebar mustache first.
No, I tried that the other day, the home wad video, but I couldn't quite get it. I can definitely backcomb it a little bit here and get it just wild and unruly though.
You can't do it, not moustache. You can keep your moustache.
No, everything's going. We'll see how long it takes for it to come back.
Well, they make lots of money.
Everything.
Does anybody have any questions about the backpack? I know a couple people were thinking about the weight as far as the backpack is concerned, or what to put in it.
The weight.
Shoes.
What's an alternative to having a backpack? Can we use different weights?
So if you have a dumbbell or a kettlebell, then you can use that for this as well. And what you would do for the Bear Complex part at the end is you would just do it single arm and you switch arms each time if you don't have a backpack. Okay. The one where we do a plank and we drag it back and forth, I wouldn't, depends on what floor surface you're working on. I don't know if I would drag a dumbbell across your kitchen floor. Backpack's good for that. But for anything else, if you had a dumbbell or a kettlebell you want to use, you're more than welcome to use whatever implement you feel will be best for it. Okay.
Aaron, I put a towel under the dumbbell.
Yeah, put a towel under the dumbbell and you drag it with by dragging the towel. That could work too. That could be good too. Awesome. Thank you all for showing up to see my. See what you don't know is there's a bum chin under here. The handsome cleft is buried deep in there underneath. It'll make an appearance. After here,
39 people.
are we ready to get started?
No, we got the numbers already, Harold. We got several doubles in here.
Oh yeah, lots of doubles. Nice.
Yeah, like look at where's Beth people there on protest.
Margs. Hi, Margaret.
Hi.
Okay, what I would like you all to do is if you could mute your microphones.
I got you, Margaret. I'll mute you. You're muted.
Tom took care of it for you, Margaret. Don't worry. Just so that only if you're grunting or sweating or dropping stuff, only I show up. Awesome. Awesome, and thank you all for coming to see the skin for today. I'm just going to talk about the workout a little bit before we get into it. It's going to start with just some general movement where we will be doing just 3 rounds of leg swings and then some air squats and then a couple push-ups just to get the body moving, get the joints moving a little bit. After that, I want to get the blood flow pumping. So we're going to do 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, running on the squats. And each round that we do that, I'd like you to increase the tempo just a little bit so that by the end of the 3rd round, you got a little bit of a huff and puff going on at that point. And then we're going to do a backpack style workout today. And ideally, there's going to be some stability work through this and some strength work through this. That's the intention for this piece here. I'm looking for you to move with intensity, but only if your mechanics are very solid. That's one of the main important parts. If you have any questions during the break periods on this, you can ask me, unmute yourself and ask me at any time if need be. But there's go through, and I'll go through those movements before we start the WOD. But a quick preview of it is a plank pull through, where you're doing a plank and dragging the barbell, your backpack back and forth underneath you while you hold that plank. Each one of these is going to be 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. The second one is going to be a bent over row on the right hand side. So you'll be grabbing your backpack and pulling it backwards toward you. And I'll demo these all before we start. And then the opposite side, 30 seconds on that side. It's going to be a squat jump. So you'll be either having the backpack actually on your back and you'll be squatting and jumping, or if you just want to hug it and squat jump, that's okay as well. Just get the legs burning, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off for that one there. Yeah, Brendan, We got a good demo going over there. Perfect. Yeah. The last piece is the bear complex. So it's going to be a series of movements that you're going to do with the backpack. And I'll walk you through that part when we get to that part. But it's clean, front squat, press overhead. So make sure there's no lighting fixtures. With it, okay? And then you'll do another press from that position. And I'll go through all these movements before we start that portion of the WOD. I just wanted to give everybody a little preview as we go along so you can start thinking about how it's going to work out for you. Okay. All right, let's start with just the body weight movements to begin with. And we're just going to go with some leg swings, just 10 on each side. You can grab something if you need to. If you don't need to, then just swing that leg. Straight up and down. For anybody who ever says they don't have room to work out in their place, me and Leah do work out in here, and it's a 500 square foot apartment, so your excuses are invalid. Literally rearrange the furniture every time we do a workout. Leah was doing handstand push-ups on the doorway here. After you've done the leg swings, let's do 10 air squats. Just moving a little bit, just keep the joints going today. And once you've done 10 of those, I want 5 push-ups. They can be an elevated push-up. If you like, just to make sure the shoulders get a little bit of breathing room as well. I don't know, someone's not muted, I'm gonna find them. And we're doing 3 rounds of that. So once you finish that, back to the leg swings, 10 on each side, 10 air squats, 5 push-ups. This will be round 2. Galaxy Note 10, is that you, Tom? They're the ones, that's the one that's not muted. There we go. 3 rounds. Good. Should be getting into your 3rd round of this now. Some light leg swings. Yeah, try to get it high enough that you feel just a little bit of the back of that hamstring on those leg swings. Grab onto something if you need to, if you feel like you're losing balance. I don't want anyone doing a header into the coffee table. What? You kicked the microwave? Leah's kicking things around the living room. All right. And once you've done 3 rounds, just grab a drink and just stand in front of your camera, not doing nothing, so they know that you're ready to go. Because then we're going to get into the 3 rounds of 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off on the running on the spot. No Beth there, right? She refused. All right, just a few more people here finishing up. Good. Okay, next piece we're going to do. I want to get your heart rate up a little bit. So it is going to be 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, running on the spot. The first round, I want you to give me approximately a 4 out of 10, if we're talking about 10 being a full-on sprint. And then we're going to bump that up by 2 each time. So the second round will be like a 6. Third round is going to be like an 8. Okay? And 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Jogging on the spot. Jogging on the spot. Good. Love it, Margaret. Looking good, looking good. Good. Oh, Shirley's in there too. Good. Five more seconds. And you can rest for 30 seconds. Just walk around the room a little bit. On the second round, I want you to give you a little more tempo. I want to break just a little bit of a sweat by the end of the third one on this. All right, round 2 coming up in 3, 2, 1. All right, give me a little more tempo now, a little faster, a little higher knees on this. You can throw a few butt kickers in there if you want. A couple punches. All right, swing the arms a little bit. A little more tempo. Good, that looks good. You got a little more steam going now. Make sure you're breathing and rest. Yeah, walk around again a little bit here. Walk around a little bit. Take some deep breaths, deep belly breaths. We got one more coming up. And this one's going to be a sprint. I want you to try and hold it for 30 seconds. Ivy thinks it's playtime. Ivy! All right, last round of running on the spot coming up. Give me some steam now. Ready in 3, 2, and go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Turn it up here. Chest nice and high, knees nice and high. Good. Looking good. Keep going, keep going, keep going. 10 more seconds. You got 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Breathe. Excellent. Nice job, folks. Nice job. Catch your breath here for a minute. Grab a drink of water if you like. And then come on back. Get yourself in a position where you can see on the screen, okay? All right. Come on back over and have a look. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to go through the different movements that we're going to be doing 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. I want you to think kind of in your head, this is like a Fight Gone Bad style workout where you're doing different stations, except for the movement changes each round. 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. The first movement is a plank pull through with the backpack. You can look on the and see how on the screen. Okay. You're going to go into a plank position, and for 30 seconds, you're going to be leaning into one hand, pull across, pull it right through. 30 seconds worth, pulling that bag underneath each time. Okay? The second one, you can grab your backpack, and if it's got a handle, or you can just grab onto anywhere on it, grab onto the handle if you like. You're going to be flat, chest up. No, look on that one. And then from here, bend over a row. You're going to be pulling that up on one side for 30 seconds, and then the next opposite side, 30 seconds. Okay? So first round's of planks, then right side, then left side. All right? After that, you can put your backpack on if you want, or just hold it in your chest. And it's going to be squat jumps. 30 seconds worth squat jumps. Okay? The last one and the trickiest one is the bear complex. With your backpack sideways, adjust the weight, shuffle it if you need to. First movement you're going to do from the ground is a clean to the chest. Then you're going to squat, then press overhead. Bring it down to your back, squat, and then press overhead. And you bring it right back down to the ground and repeat. So it goes clean, squat, press to the back, squat, press. It's a series of movements. I'd like everyone to try that one right now, okay? So grab your backpack. We're gonna go through a test run. I'm gonna call out each movement. So grab your backpack or whatever you're using for the bear complex portion. I'm gonna call out each piece. So let's start it off with clean, front squat, and then press, back squat, and then down. Squat again. Oh, I missed the second press, sorry. Press, then squat, and back to the beginning. Okay?
Test run, test run.
Test run. Good thing we did a test run. Test run for me too. Okay. All right. No, that's good. So just bring it down. First one's a plank, and I'll call them out as we go along. Second one is the bent over row, right side. Third one is bent over row, left side. Fourth one is the squat jumps. Fifth one is the bear complex. And I'll call out each one 30 seconds worth of movement, 30 seconds off. Okay? Is everybody ready? Give me a thumbs up to the camera if you're ready, please. Good. If you're scoring this for Waterfy, and I do hope that you all signed into Waterfy today, all right? We're trying to keep track of how many people are attending these so we know how many classes we need for the day. Make sure you sign in and record results. It's total reps, okay? Your total reps after 3 rounds. All right, we're ready to begin. There's a 2-minute rest at the end of each cycle. I'll call it out. First one is planks with a bag drag through for 30 seconds in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Try to keep your hips down if you can on this. Nice, good plank. Doc, can you bring your knees off the ground up into a plank position for me? If you can't, yeah, there you go. Drag it across, dragging it across the body. And rest. Next one is going to be the bent over row, right arm. Bent over row, right arm. Trying to squeeze that shoulder blade. Wait for me to say go. 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1, and row. Keep the elbow close to the body on here. Your back should be like a tabletop. I should be able to put something on your back and it can stay on there. 10 more seconds. And rest. 30 seconds rest. We're going to switch to the other side. This is the strength portion of today's workout. The first part, I'm looking for some core stability. These 2 movements, I'm going to build some strength in a pole position. When we get into the jumping squats and the bear complex, that's where we're getting a little bit of conditioning going for this one. All right, other arm starting in 8 seconds. And 3, 2, 1, here we go. By the time you get to the end of the 30 seconds, you should be feeling this in that shoulder and feeling this in that back. If it's too light, just give me a little more tempo. If it's too heavy, slow it down for me, okay? Don't be afraid to have a hand on your knee if you want to on this one. That's okay. Chest up, back nice and flat. And rest. All right. So if you're going to put the backpack on your back now, you're more than welcome to. Otherwise, you can just hug it. If you're using a dumbbell or otherwise, you might want to put a 2-hand grip and just hold that dumbbell at your chest. Make sure you don't chin yourself with it as you're jumping. You got 10 seconds. Jumping squats here, looking for good depth and good height. If you want to challenge yourself, jump nice and high. Don't hit anything on the ceiling. And go. Jumping squats. Nice wide feet here. Squeeze the butt at the top. Fully extend the hips. Weights in your heels as you descend down into that squat. You don't want to be on the balls of your feet here. Too much pressure in the knees. Five more seconds. Keep going, keep going, keep going. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, pull that backpack off if you have to. Next one is the bear complex. Bear complex starts with the clean, then a squat, then a press. Then you do one more back squat and one more press. Starting in 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Bear complex. Clean. Squat. Press. Squat. Press. Start from the ground again. Clean. There you go. Yeah, do a squat with it. There you go. Three, 2, 1, rest. Good. All right, you got 2-minute rest now. That was it.
Aaron, for scoring, is it each movement of the complex?
Total reps. The complex, if you complete the whole complex, it counts as 1.
Okay.
Oh, it's Eric hiding there. Look at, I see him in there now. How you doing, Eric? If you have any questions, unmute yourself and ask me now, folks.
Okay, in Wodify, it shows max 25 people in class, so I can't really sign in.
1 second. Say it again, Ryan.
In Wodify, it shows reservations closed for the class, or how do I sign in?
Oh, we'll fix that. Yeah, Tom will take care of that. We'll turn that off here in a little bit. You'll be able to sign in here shortly, okay? We still have, that was a carryover from the Saturday classes, I think, but we'll fix that. We're going again here in about 50 seconds. So you had a little taste of how this works now. If you feel like it's too hard, you can start to scale down the number of reps. If you feel like it's too easy, you can bump up the number of reps. If you want to do it for the full minute, you're more than welcome to do that as well. All right, let's get ready. We're going again here in about 15 seconds. Starting again with the first movement, which is the plank, where you drag the bag underneath you from one side to the other. Starting in 3, 2, 1, and back to the planks. Try to keep your hips down on this, keep your hips nice and flat. Good, looks good. And rest. Come on up, walk around. Next one is going to be one arm bent over row. If this was too easy the first round, feel free to up the tempo on these ones a little bit. Starting in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Bent over row. Keep your back nice and flat. Keep your core tight on this. You're not rotating, remember. 10 more seconds. Squeeze your core as you pull. 3, 2, 1, rest. How we feeling?
Woo!
Give me a thumbs up. Good. Starting again in 10 seconds on the opposite side. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Opposite side. Put a little tension in your hamstrings here. Your knees shouldn't be close together. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. All right. Put that backpack on your back. We're going back to the jumping squats. We're going to up the tempo on this one a little bit as well. However many you did on the first round, I want to see a couple extra. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Open those hips up at the top. Squeeze the butt. Nice and deep in that squat. Come right down. Bring your butt to your heels and extend. Looks good, Orion. Get in there. Three, 2, 1, rest. All right, we're going back to the bear complex. It is clean, front squat, press, back squat, press. I'll duck down. You can follow along with Leah if you get confused.
No pressure.
No pressure. All right, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Make sure you tap that backpack on the ground. Good, looks good. Look at. I think Parker and Allie are almost synchronized there. Looks good. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. 2 minutes rest again, folks. If there's too much weight in your backpack, you can take a little bit out. If there's not enough weight, you can add a little bit of weight. Awesome. When we get into this plank round for the next round, I want to make sure that you guys are really engaging the core through this. This is supposed to be a nice tight core through there. Cat bum from Boom Boom to everyone. I don't understand. Someone's got a cat butt in the screen. Someone's cat's coming to visit. Another minute. Orion, how you feeling? Good. Okay. What do you get? Leah's using this as her warm up for today. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Get right in there. See? Whoa.
You next?
Stop. What's that?
Are you next, Orion?
Yeah, no. We got 30 seconds before we're doing the third and final round of today. $20 seconds. All right, get ready again, folks. 5 seconds. Starting again with the planks and go. Drag it all the way across. Make it difficult. Pull it way out to the side. There you go. Five more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Going back to the one-armed row. If you want to up the challenge on this one, you can do it from a plank position as well. Yeah. If you want to. Something like that. Starting in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Here you go. Bent over row. Squeeze your core as you pull. Squeezing that shoulder blade towards your spine. Start the lawnmower. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Switching sides, last time on this side. 5 seconds. How you doing, Natalie? 3, 2, and go. Opposite side. Here we go. Chris got a fancy dumbbell. There we go. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. All right. If you're not feeling sweaty yet, then my RX Plus challenge to you for today is to do the full minute of backpack jump squats instead of just 30 seconds. If you feel like you're doing great, then don't worry about that and just do it the way you were doing it. And go. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Get deep in those squats. Get deep. Straight up and down, chest high. Keep that chest up. Looks good, Margaret. Head up, chest up. Tana's killing it back there. She's getting air time. That's 30. If you want to go for the full minute, you keep going. No, no full minutes. We got one. Yako, anyone else? Full minute. Natasha going full minute. Natalie going full minute. That's good, girls. Take a breather before the bear complex. Get that backpack ready. Okay. Last one, last round. Bear complex in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Squat and press, squat and press. Nice, Sue. Yeah, keep that backpack close to the body on that clean. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Breath. Good. Catch your breath, folks. Catch your breath. Nice job, everybody. All right, so you can unmute your mics if you'd like to now. Go ahead and unmute your mics.
Just a second, Aaron.
Yep.
I got Wodify correct it on your phone, though, you might have to log out and log back in, or just restart the app. And then if you weren't able to sign in, you should be able to sign in now.
Okay. If you have any problems with it, you can message one of us and we'll try and help you through it. What I'm going to get you to do is I'm going to get you guys to go into a stretch. In particular, it's just going to be grabbing the ankle, tilting that leg back. You get a little bit of quad stretch, so you might need to lean on something if you like to for that. The second one I'm going to get you to do today is going to be the hamstrings. You're just going to be tilting your foot up and leaning forward and stretching that hamstring. While you're doing that, I'll be setting up the chair and the trimmers, and you get a front row seat to butt chin making an appearance. All right. The barber will be assisting today.
Arrow, snap, crack. Ooh.
That's right. You hear that?
Give him the monkey tail.
I appreciate you all coming.
What are those clippers usually used for?
Ew. Wash them first.
Rubbing alcohol.
All right.
Are you ready?
Here we go.
Harold, you used those clippers for Walt's butt, didn't you?
All right, you ready?
Let's do it.
Ready?
Yeah.
You Hefner.
Just rubbing alcohol in a match.
1 to 2. Looking for a wet razor.
I have not shaved my beard before.
I'm more nervous about
My first time.
straight down, straight down.
Okay.
Oh, he doesn't look nervous at all.
No.
Relax.
After this, Aaron's only going to look 10 years older than Leah now.
He's so relaxed. It looks like he should have some cucumber water, just like a spa.
Don't forget to breathe, Aaron.
Yeah.
Brace that core.
Stash?
Was that a piece of his earlobe that dropped?
Shaving the beard and the stash.
I think Mother
Whoa.
Nature's crying for you, Aaron, and hailing outside.
Oh.
Yeah, it just started.
This is why I came here to work out today.
I don't realize how long the
Hey, Aaron, how come the hair underneath the top here is so white and gray?
Just for men.
Yeah, you're not doing that.
Ow!
Don't cut the lips.
Careful the cheeks.
Jesus.
Butt cheeks.
You know, he's better about himself. Oh, yeah, he's just got to get the bulk off.
Look at that manly chin.
How you doing?
Are you keeping the mustache?
Getting closer.
Yeah.
Just leave it like that.
Keep the mustache.
We at least gotta see it with the mustache.
I think we should
I wanted the
definitely
monkey
keep the
tail.
mustache. No, shave it off.
Take it all.
Take it all. Take
Take it all.
Start.
Take it all.
Oh, I don't know.
Going on there. Sweet mustache.
Keep the soul patch. Keep the soul patch too.
Oh, the monkey tail here. That would have been great.
Aaron.
Quiet Earth there for a minute. This looks extremely Western all of a sudden.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Spurs, Acapulco. Halloween costume, Aaron. You can go as
You have what my daughter calls a bum chin.
Pumpkin.
John Travolta.
Bum chin, got a tuck there.
Ooh, look at that manly chin.
More Burt Reynolds.
Definitely mustache.
Mutton chop.
Sideburns too. Those are scary.
Bye, everyone. Have a good day. Leah, just go up the sideburns and rate all the way up.
Boy. Hey, good morning. Hey. Aaron.
How does it look?
Good.
Good job.
It looks like
Ron
Gunsmoke.
Burgundy.
Should I keep the stash?
Yeah. Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know if it's even.
Tom Selleck.
Yeah, good looking stash.
Oh yeah, just take away the middle. Just take away the middle.
Better than leaving the middle, so.
Yeah.
No, maybe
Can't leave the middle.
take it off, Aaron. You still look like Leah's uncle with it.
Going in my mouth.
Oh my God, he looks young.
He looks about 16 years old.
Baby face.
ID.
Rudolph.
It's all gotta go.
Okay, Leah, now bring out the straight razor.
Wow.
Pimples too.
Bring it back.
Oh, it's really hailing out there.
Short razor for shaving your beard.
Oh.
Wow. Look how much it's changed in there.
Wow.
How'd I do?
Cheeks on the butt chin.
Look at
Look
that.
like a completely different person.
Wait, what is this?
Yeah, there's still some there.
I'll clean it up with a real razor here eventually. You've never seen me with
For them.
bare face.
Thanks for the work, Aaron.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, she likes it better.
We got trivia at 7:30 tonight because we got a 6 o'clock virtual class starting tonight. So we're pushing our social hours to 7:30.
Fantastic.
I look like a Marvel character.
Thanks, guys.
Hey.
Everybody, hope you had a good workout.
Good. Looking good.
David's up next.
I already did that one last time.
Hey, hang up. Can't read it.
All right.
Looks good. Looks good.
I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys tonight at 6 if you know anyone who's coming. Otherwise, I'll see you guys tomorrow at noon again.
Okay.
Bye.
Work, Aaron. That boy, buddy.
Bye.